So I'm out and about for a short burst this afternoon to get some key essentials and to drop beautiful Miles off for a final groom for who knows how long. So my beautiful dog Miles is the shedding dog, which means that his hair needs to be cut, and he's an older dog, and so if his hair doesn't get cut, he gets a bit messy around the bum region. Too much information, sorry. But all these businesses are closing. So I quickly jumped into the groomer today. Miles is getting his hair cut as we speak. He will be refreshed, revived, and somewhat naked when he comes out. And I've done my little bit of shopping today, and it felt like a mission. It felt like I really needed to spread my spending money to get the items that I needed today from different places. I wanted to get some books for the kids, and I wanted to get some activity books as well as some reading books for them. I went into the little local bookshop that I go to all the time. Now, they have got such a smart thing. They will be closing tomorrow. They have a skeleton crew of staff who are going to be running their home delivery service for their local area. So they have set their website up so that people can peruse their entire inventory online. They have a call me option so that someone from the skeleton crew can ring them if they need to discuss the items they want. And then they can organise someone from the skeleton crew to deliver those books to the person's home for free, or they can pop them in the post. Such clever thinking for a small bookshop. This is not one of the big majors. This is a small bookshop. Next door, because I had to get some bread, and the store next door is shout out to the Avenue Bookstore. I'm just going to call it shout out to the Avenue Bookstore. Smart thinking, great business initiative, and supporting the community to not be bored while we're all at home. Went next door to the Albert Park Deli. Needed bread. Got some beautiful sourdough bread. They had some bolognese sauces all set up, ready to go. A whole suite of menu items ready to go. Now, you might know that we are limited to takeaway only now for all food venues. So they're still making coffee. They've still got a full kitchen running, and they have put their entire menu on their website, which they are updating daily, and they're welcoming people to ring them and put in an order and then just come in and pick it up. They are considering a delivery option also. Again, ingenuity, smart thinking, keeping the thing rolling, getting creative. I had this idea today that, maybe production of things like bread and whatever and demand and need and all these things, you can cut a loaf of bread in half and sell the two halves if we come to it right. There's so much cleverness in these small businesses. I came to Albert Park here to drop my dog off to be groomed, and I've asked them what they're going to be doing. They're playing it by ear. They're contactable by mobile. So they will figure out a plan of what's going to happen for them going forward. They know they're going to close. Cafe across the road here. They're doing coffees, they're doing food, and they've got big boxes of fresh produce that people can buy. Smart thinking. I love that. The cafe across the road on the other corner, they are selling coffee. Their full menu is available for takeaway only, and what they've done is they've set a little bench up across their major entryway so people can stand at the bench outside the shop and place their order and do so safely and take their takeaway, so no one's going into the store and mixing with the staff. So I stood on the corner waiting for my coffees to be made, and I actually got a little bit emotional thinking about just how positive and creative, oh my God, here I go again, all these business owners are becoming. It's such a passion of mine to see businesses thrive, to see families who rely on the revenue that their businesses generate survive. I couldn't be more passionate about this. So it's on us to keep supporting the small businesses, doing what we can. If you know there's a cafe in your street, Ring them and see what they're doing, see what they can offer, see if they can, or jump onto their website, or email them, or message them on Facebook and find out what they're doing if you don't feel like you want to get out and about like I have today. Find out what they're doing, find out what they're offering, find out how you can continue to support them. I had to cancel my nail appointment. I felt devastated. Absolutely devastated to do it, but I've decided I'm going to jump online and buy a gift voucher. So they still get the money. I will use that later, whether I use it for myself or somebody else, doesn't really matter. What can we each do to support our little small businesses? Let's not forget, the small businesses add the vibrancy to our communities. They add the variation to a theme of where we go shopping, where we buy coffee, where we buy books, where we get our bread and our pasta and our meat from. The small businesses support families, they employ staff, they do it tough when times are tough, and they are really coming to the fore, showing some real ingenuity. I have not seen a lack of smiling. Everybody is being so positive. They're accepting of what's going on and saying things like, you know what, we will figure it out. We will figure something out. We will make it work. We will get through this. And for sure, we'll see you on the other side as well. So 2 things. If you own a small business, and this goes for mental health professionals too, get creative. If your clients can't afford your full product, offer them a smaller version of it. If it's, I can't afford to pay you for a full session, what about a half session? I would, what about a half a loaf of bread? What about, just start thinking about how you can meet the needs of your clientele or your customer base creatively. If you've got people who can be doing deliveries of things, rally them. Get them doing that for you. If you've got people who can answer the phone for them, get them doing those things. If you've got gift vouchers, market the hell out of those right now, because we want to support you. I want to support you. So if you own a business, get creative. And God damn it, you and I must do what we can in these difficult times to support our local small businesses. And together we will get through this, and I'll stop getting emotional, and all will be good in the end. Hand on heart, that is my hope. Have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you soon.